Hi everyone. This is just some of those proofs of those time travelers, and then perhaps some reasons as to why they might come lean back on us. Take a look. Um, there's a lot we always talked about of UFOs, and there's a lot of footage. There's some that are pretty hard to debunk, and I like taking that angle because a lot of bullshit comes out there, and then you also have genuine you know, people that are genuinely afraid of, or, they're genuinely having the real experience, but it was something explainable. But now I take you to Rendlesham Forest, England, and there is an anomaly that persists in that factor that says, okay, UFO, and on my stance, time traveler. I say time traveler because it came back. There was zeros and ones that there was a man able to remember. And he wrote down the zeros and ones, and it translated as something along the lines of the advancement of the human species with the letters CE in parentheses, perhaps to infer common era time. I don't know. I can speculate all day. And anyway, the point is, well, okay, I'm saying time travelers, yeah, from a very, 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 very successful world peace truly, I won't say concluding because that's where it all begins. When we have world peace, like it really gets like I think that's where the gifts really begin. Like the stuff we can't even fathom. I'm talking, for example, extra dimensional travel, teleporting of matter, time travel proper. There are many approaches to how that could even be possible. If we're teleporting and it's quantum, we definitely are traveling across time. There are photographs that are suspect, not of the nature of of the picture itself, meaning the picture was valid, that it wasn't a fraud, but that the people in there, like seeing somebody in 1915 or 18 anything, whatever, with sunglasses on in a style that's resemblant of Oakley's, that's pretty cool. But and I stress this, they could just be. I like keeping it open. We'll just leave it at that. It could be that. We don't know. I do like Rendlesham Forest though because the message was pretty clear. All right, the reason we would reach back because we got it. We got to love and peace, world peace, global community, happily ever after is on track. People have eternal lives because they know that they have a computer system literally record their flesh and spirit, all 6 points of that: flesh, body, spirit, blood, organs, mind, whatever, all these different aspects of facets even of a human life are recorded in the computer so strongly that it actually can reprint to the second your flesh right back on, as if nothing had happened. Like, let's say, for instance, a person was to um, receive an injury. Um, what do they call those? If it's not a slice, it's when you slice it's a gash. There you go. A puncture wound. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, someone has a puncture wound. Well, it's recorded in the computer that you're flesh in that area prior to the puncture wound. So then it can just reprint it back in there as if by teleporting through 0 point. I don't know how. Okay, I'm just throwing speculations, but the fun thing is Rendlesham Forest happened. This isn't just what if. This happened. The guy got a message in zeros and ones. That's why I think through a computer, quantum, at the very least. And I like the fact that it says human advancement, the advancement of the species. What I really like is that more will be revealed, and that if the future really did touch back like that, we definitely succeed, and there is no world war again, and that we've entered the golden age, happily ever after. That's why I would say, I am a fairy, I am real, happily ever after is the same deal. There's a lot more coming. I gotta get back to school because I have a lot of information in my head that I have no explanation for. Things that I have interest in that I have never had interest in before. And it all came after 2018 was the year. There are some fun coincidences about that year in my life that I keep quiet about right now. But let me just say this, in case someone's hip to it. Not anti. Not anti. Counter. Okay? Counter. As in, I acknowledge that point. It is valid, and I see it. And I also will, using a scientific perspective as much as possible, and the more so as I get older, because I will go back to school and I will be able to take my ideas, even as left field or far positive as they are, far reaching, and try to backbone them with science. Because I know I don't get a lot of views on this channel yet. But when I start showing fruition points, you will see that this will anchor into reality and that everything I've been saying had points of merit. I will be unlocking a lot of private videos, unlisted videos in the future. I have almost 1,000 videos on this channel. A lot of them are like repeat. And they were also in a time when I didn't have any faith in my ability as a human to, as a person to, be anything but a continued failure because it's listed in the computer that I sucked in the past in the form ex-felon, ex-con, and then I bring in another underdog status thing and the transgender coming in the pic, but I haven't seen any trans really suffering, and I don't want to be the first in our time frame, in our lifetime. I like to know that we live in the prosperous times, so I just keep focusing on the belief that, given I believe that I have a high Higgs field influence, meaning faith. I have a lot of faith. I believe that we're headed to world peace. We've already begun. COVID-19 okay, we see that it sucks. We know nobody created that because that would mean you created a life form, and hallelujah, you deserve the Nobel Prize even if you go to jail for it. Keep that in mind, people. Nobody made a life form, even if it was a pseudo life form because it's technically a program. Here's another fun idea. If everything is a matter of faith, and that the more people that believe in it, the stronger and more likely that it is actually going to happen or has happened or is happening, why don't we believe this? Just try this. Get a group of people to believe this, that a virus might actually be a biological upgrade, like we're computers, and it's an update to your software. Make you smarter, faster, stronger, wiser, quicker, slicker, swifter, fitter, younger, more magical, in the form, healthier in every way. Wouldn't it be cool if it was just that easy? Maybe it is. What if? Alright, there goes my rant. Love y'all. Peace.